Hi, this is Derek Escher with Just Catamarans. Welcome aboard MARIAH. MARIAH is a 582 Catana catamaran. In the late 1990s until just before 2010, Catana had the secret sauce for how to build high-performance, very luxurious cruising catamarans. The 582 is the pinnacle of that. This particular boat, as you can see from the videos and from the pictures, has an incredibly high standard of fit, finish, using wood grains, corian, and carbon and everything else in order to make a boat that sails both beautifully well in the teens, as well as providing an almost Four Seasons hotel interior. It's a trick that really hasn't been replicated unless you want to talk about gunboats these days for some 7 times as much money. MARIAH is a boat that had a history in the South Pacific as a charter boat, has been around the world, and eventually ended up in Fort Lauderdale some years ago. At that time, the boat needed a refit. The current owner of the boat bought it and spent a tremendous amount of money on engines, sails, rig, electronics, and on and on and on. We can provide you with a list of all of the upgrades, but the boat is back to a very high standard at this point. It's pretty much completely refit. The 582 has a unique floor plan in that there are 3 cabins, guest cabins, in the main salon of the boat, each serviced by its own separate companionway. There's an owner's cabin, which is bigger and has a separate shower stall and head compartment, and then there are 2 guest cabins, both with their own head and shower, that are accessed, as I said, by 2 separate companionways. It's a beautiful, private, luxurious setup. The boat also has a captain's quarters and a crew quarters. The crew quarters, as you might guess, are a couple of pipe berths and aren't really too much to write to home to mom about. But the captain's quarters is relatively nice. It's got a full queen-size bed and its own separate head compartment, and it's reasonable. That means that this boat is ideally suited for a couple of different purposes. You could really use it as a charter boat again, or more ideally, I think, as an around-the-world boat, or as an incredibly great boat that you put in a paradise location and visit it as if it was a beautiful beach cabin that you owned. The cool part of that, of course, is that you can move it back and forth and take it to wherever you want it at the end. If you have a hankering for a boat like this, and she is big, give me a call. Come and see her. The boat shows really well. She's in the water in Newport Shipyard in Newport, Rhode Island, which is a great place to go. There's a lot to see. And if you were to be interested in the boat this winter, she's a stout enough boat with heat and all of the other prerequisites that she could be sailed out of there and you could get her into warm weather quickly. So I said, give me a call. I'd love to talk to you and have a look at all the rest of the information here on MARIAH.